This year, I think for the people of Central Virginia and really for the rest of the Commonwealth, the people are looking for leadership, and they're looking for leadership on a number of areas. One is making sure we right-size government. Government over the last few years is just getting out of control in its size, its scope, and its interference in our daily lives. Last year, we had the opportunity to cut over $4 billion out of the budget. This year, with the governor's recommendation, we're going to cut about $150 million more out and redirect a lot of that money. What it allows us to do is to finally get state spending down below 2006 levels, which the people of Virginia just need us to do. The other is that I think the people of Virginia expect us to attack the issue of jobs, economic development, and regulation. They understand the government needs to get out of the way of the private sector and make sure that they're able to operate without regulation. We have this year invested over $50 million in economic development, and it's paying dividends. And I think we have an opportunity this year to even spend more, which will bring more back into the coffers of the Commonwealth ultimately. As we go through these difficult times locally, and you're seeing more and more pressure on local governments to raise more taxes and make it harder on working families in Lynchburg and Bedford and Campbell and Amherst, I think it's important that we sit back and say, what is the state government doing to put more mandates, more difficulties on localities, which is costing them more money, meaning higher taxes. And this year I've worked with the administration, and the McDonnell administration is going to support our bill that says for the first time we're going to take the Commission on Local Government and we're going to reorganize them to where their job, or one of their main duties, will be to identify unnecessary local mandates and present back to the Senate and the House and the governor a method for getting rid of those mandates, once again downsizing and right-sizing government. We are blessed in our region to have a big nuclear component with Ariba and B&W and other ancillary companies. But one of those big silent companies is Genworth and the work they do with the old First Colony Life Insurance Company. That company employs thousands of people in Central Virginia and over the last couple of years have had a difficult time. They've come to me and also to Scott Garrett and said there are two major issues. One of them deals with the financial products that they're able to use with their corporate headquarters here in Virginia. That bill is a bill that I'm carrying, and a bill that has now made it out of the Commerce and Labor Committee and will soon be on its way to the House of Delegates. Scott Garrett is carrying a bill that will give them more flexibility on their taxing programs, and we remain hopeful that that bill will. This year, we were honored to be selected to carry one of the governor's large economic development packages. It is actually the Lieutenant Governor's signature piece, and it's an important bill. It's important for all of Virginia. Will have a pretty big impact on Central Virginia. It is the bill that will set up within the Department of Economic Development a commercialization fund, an eminent scholars fund, and also a fund that will be a matching fund for colleges and universities. We've seen the states of Massachusetts, Texas, and just recently Maryland implement this program to great success. And we have seen Virginia's interest in high technology and those type of programs go actually down to where we were at 4th. The rankings just came out and we're down to 8th. That's unacceptable. This program that has been put together by the administration would help curtail that and I think turn us around toward the right direction. That bill is going to actually be coming up next week. It's not going to be an easy sell. We'll have to work with some of our Democrat friends to convince them that jobs and economic development are really important, but we're hopeful that that bill will become